Today on Rappler. The House of Representatives strips 5 agencies, including the Office of the Vice President, of confidential funds. President Marcos suspends LTFRB Chief Teofilo Guadiz over allegations of corruption. The Philippines says China's claims it shooed away a Philippine Navy vessel as propaganda. The DFA wants Gaza put under Alert Level 3, where repatriation is still optional. GCash says its users' funds are safe despite reported issues with its app. Gilas Pilipinas members did not ask for added compensation to play for the Philippines in the Asian Games. And Filipino candidate Sophia Laforteza ranks first in Mission 2 of the debut Dream Academy. The House of Representatives strips 5 government agencies of their proposed confidential funds in the 2024 budget bill. The Office of the Vice President, Department of Information and Communications Technology, Department of Education, Department of Agriculture, and Department of Foreign Affairs lose their confidential fund requests, which in total amount to 1.05 billion pesos. One agency is under President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and 2 under Vice President Sara Duterte. House Appropriations Committee Chairperson Zaldi Co says a total of 1.23 billion pesos in confidential funds were realigned for agencies asserting the Philippines' territorial rights in the West Philippine Sea. The following are the benefiting agencies. Co adds the agencies listed here will still receive the funds, although they will not be confidential in nature. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. relieves Land Transportation Franchising and Regulatory Board Chairman Teofilo Guadiz III from his post due to, quote, alleged corruption under his leadership. In a statement, the Presidential Communications Office says Marcos, quote, does not tolerate any misconduct in his administration. It was a quick turn of events for Guadiz, who was recently accused of misconduct over the Public Utility Vehicle Modernization Program. Former LTFRB Information Team Head Jeff Gallos Tumbado claims the agency asked 5 million pesos to process certain requests such as franchise, special permit, or modification of route. Department of Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista also launches his own investigation. LTFRB board member Mercy Paraslenes has now been designated officer-in-charge chairperson of the agency. The Philippines dismisses China's claims it had driven away a Philippine ship by the Scarborough Shoal in the West Philippine Sea. China says its Coast Guard took measures to drive away a Philippine Navy gunboat after it supposedly intruded into waters around the shoal. Armed Forces of the Philippines Chief General Romeo Bronner says there was a Navy ship in the area, but it continued on its patrol mission despite being challenged by the China Coast Guard. Bronner says, quote, the Navy ship did not change course, it did not stop, nor did it change direction. Bronner adds the Philippine and Chinese vessels were far away from each other, saying Beijing's claim is just propaganda. A 2016 arbitral tribunal determined the shoal to be the traditional fishing ground of fisherfolk from various nationalities, which means no fisherfolk should be barred from fishing there. China claims it has indisputable sovereignty over the shoal and adjacent waters. The Department of Foreign Affairs says it is working on the repatriation requests of 9 families, including 39 Filipino nationals and 11 Palestinians married to Filipinos. The Philippine Embassy in Amman recommends placing Gaza under Alert Level 3, meaning repatriation is still optional. Placing Gaza under Alert Level 3 will require approval from President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Meantime, Israel says it has re-established control over the Gaza border and is planting mines where Hamas militants had toppled the barrier during their bloody weekend assault. Israel's latest round of airstrikes comes after Hamas threatened to execute an Israeli captive for every bombing of a Palestinian home. The violence claimed more than 1,500 lives, prompting international calls for an end to the fighting. GCash acknowledges the intermittent access to some of its services after many users reported issues when accessing or using the app. In its advisory on Monday, October 9, GCash says it's working on restoring the services as quickly as possible and assures users the funds on their accounts are safe. On social media, users complain about not being able to log in, while others share errors in using the Express Send and bank transfer features. Reports from Down Detector show outages in GCash began at around 6 a.m. on Monday and peaked at 1:12 p.m., with 901 reported outages. Gilas Pilipinas team manager Alfrancis Chua praises the 12 players who steered the Philippines to its first Asian Games men's basketball crown since 1962. He says the players did not ask for extra compensation.
Ni isang player doon, walang sinanong sa akin, magkano bayad sa akin? We're so proud of these players, even Brownlee, even Kwame. Wala silang hiningi. They just want to win.
Assembled just 2 weeks before the games, Gilas defied great odds by overcoming undefeated teams in their last 3 games. PBA chairman Ricky Vargas reveals they wanted to bring in 2 unnamed players who could have been pivotal, except they asked for a steep price. Teams with 5 or more participants will receive 25% of the 2 million peso incentive given for an Asian Games gold medal. Chua adds, San Miguel Corporation's Ramon Ang and MVP Group's Manny Pangilinan will also hand out bonuses. Filipina candidate Sophia Laforteza will advance to Mission 3 of the debut Dream Academy after garnering the highest number of votes in the second mission. Mission 2 saw the remaining 18 contestants divided into 4 teams, with each team tasked to perform a song by K-pop girl group LE SSERAFIM. On Sunday, October 8, the talent reality show unveiled the ranking of the 18 participants as well as the team that received the most fan votes. With a total of 49,690 votes, Sophia's Team A wins over Team B by over 12,600 votes. For the individual rankings, Sophia leads the candidates with a total of 69,098 fan votes, followed by Brazil's Samara and South Korea's Yoonchae. The remaining 14 contestants will compete in Mission 3, the last mission before the show's live finale, where the final members and group name will be announced. And that's today's wrap. I'm Nina Liu. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.